What's going on, 2K community? Alright, listen. As y'all all know, and I am late to this, but 2K released screenshots of NBA 2K20. And then people have started noticing the sweat. Now, it's no secret that we know 2K likes to add more sweat to the players in their screenshots to make the game look more appealing. Like the graphics have improved, which we know it hasn't improved by that much in the past few years. But here's the thing, I wasn't surprised at this at all. I noticed this a long time ago. And on every generation console, 2K's graphics go through changes. And the beginning and end of that console's generation's graphics look completely different. But what I'm about to show y'all may be proof that 2K goes through the same type of graphical process every single console generation, even starting back to the PS2 days. Now, y'all bear with me, we're gonna jump right into this video because it may sound like I'm reaching. But I know I can't be the only one who noticed these things. But y'all, without further ado, here we go. Okay, so right now we're starting off with NBA 2K3, the oldest 2K game I've played on the PS2. At the time, Live was dominating basketball games, but 2K, was trying to make its come up. And these graphics were great for the time. As you can see, everything looks smooth, the court is reflecting the light. I don't have too much to say about this game because, come on man, it's over 17 years old. But y'all remember how this looks because it will be very important throughout this video. And immediately, you can see the difference. Though it was a major upgrade for the time, I can't ignore the fact that everything just looks so silky. It's like they went from the more realistic side to a more vibrant, cartoonish style, if you want to say that. The players just look like they were dipped in wax. Their skin looks way too smooth. The jerseys stick to them, which makes it look like, their stomachs are jiggling. The court is shinier too, but it has improved. Overall, the graphics have improved for this time. But like I said, everything is just too silky smooth and waxy. And the same thing goes for NBA 2K5. Though it looks like they tried to reduce the overall silkiness and make the jerseys look less like they're sticking to the players' bodies, it's still there. And from here on out, this is how the PS2 graphics look for NBA 2K. They have clearly reached their max on this system, which is understandable. For the next 2K, they would have to step up their game. And now I'm going to show you some screenshots of the PS2 generation. You got 2K3, you got 2K4, and last but not least, you got 2K5. NBA 2K6. I'm not gonna lie, this game might be one of the best graphical upgrades in 2K history. But as you can see, 2K started off the new generation consoles with banger graphics. They went away with those god-awful wax-on, wax-off graphics and went back to the realistic look. At the time, you thought this was a real game on the TV. And my dad used to ask me that all the time. But man, the jerseys finally don't stick to the players' bodies. However, it is basically a port from the PS2 version, as the player models still look exactly like they do on the PS2. And the game plays the same way as well. But graphically wise, this is a major upgrade in my opinion. NBA 2K7 was sort of in the middle of shiny and realistic. They added more lighting definitely in this game, but they also added more shine to everything. Things look way better from 2K6 though, as 2K7 was in no way, shape or form a port of the PS2 version. It was a graphical upgrade in my opinion, but like I said, it was in the middle between realistic and falling back to that shiny style once again. And just like I feared, NBA 2K8 went along with that shiny graphic style. The jerseys look like silk. The players once again looked like they were dipped in a pool of wax, and they were too smooth. Like they have no blemishes or hair or anything on them. Now I know this was released back in 07, but still, nothing had that edge to it. You know, everything was just too smooth and cartoony, and I personally don't think this was that big of an upgrade graphically wise. I know they could do better. Now, NBA 2K9, this was an upgrade. They completely took the shininess out of the game and went for that realistic look. The jerseys were finally looking the best they have ever been, and it flowed. The way it flowed and wrinkled up based on how they moved was really nice. It started to look like a real life NBA game. And NBA 2K10 improved on what NBA 2K9 had already done. At first glance, it can look the same as NBA 2K9, but they had some slight differences, not only with the jerseys and the court, but with lighting and player models. Well, except for the ones with a white face and brown arms. And 2K11 is when we get into what I like to call the box era. And before I expand on that, the graphics have basically reached their limit on this console after this game. NBA 2K11 through 18 on the PS3 and Xbox 360 all look the same. But why did I call it a box era? Well, you know how the players look slimming in their jerseys? Well, in this game, basically everybody had the same body type. The upper body had this squarish box look, and the jerseys, well, they didn't really look like jerseys. You all know the poster board papers you use for school projects? Well, the jerseys moved a lot like that, flimsy. The material looked like a mixture of poster board paper and cloth. I don't know for sure if that's the best description, but it did not look as authentic as it could be. I'm not bashing NBA 2K11 because I spent a boatload of hours on this game, and it's one of my favorite 2K games of all time. But the graphics, though it was pleasing at the time, now it just seems off. Here are more screenshots of NBA 2K6 through NBA 2K11 on the PS3 and Xbox 360 consoles. Hopefully you guys are starting to see the pattern with these graphics. If not, just bear with me just a little bit longer, because I want you guys to really see what's going on here and how the graphics are changing pretty much the same on every generation console. Here we are on our current gen consoles, starting off with what is arguably the best looking NBA 2K game of all time, NBA 2K14. I'm going to tell you now, I don't have anything to say about this game. I mean, I absolutely love the graphics to this day, and it's saying something when most of the 2K community agrees that this game that was released 6 years ago looks better than the 2Ks that have been released over the past few years up until now. The lighting to me is extraordinary. The jerseys flow and don't look like poster board paper. You know, I just love this game, and this intro was fire. When I first saw this, I was like, man. Moving on, NBA 2K15. You know, I really, like this game. You know, the graphics look good as well. Though not as beautiful as NBA 2K14, it still improved on a lot of things graphically wise. Players, courts, and everything look, pretty much realistic for the most part. And NBA 2K16. This game, in my opinion, started the setback of the overall appearance of NBA 2K. They started going back to the waxed up players, man. Players were once again too shiny. The jerseys were looking like silk, and well, you guys know by now. I hope you see the pattern. Not saying the player face models are terrible, because they do a great job of improving on those, but the actual appearance was starting to look too shiny again. And NBA 2K17 continued with it. Players became more shiny, and the jerseys did as well. Again, I don't know if I'm using the right words to describe these things, but it's what I'm going with. Why switch to this when everyone raved about how beautiful NBA 2K14 looked? I don't know, it doesn't make any sense, but I guess this is just what they do. They change things, man. But moving on to NBA 2K18, this is where the graphics have, pretty much reached their peak on this generation's console. It has pretty much looked the same, and seeing those screenshots and gameplay of NBA 2K20 really sealed the deal. But they finally went away with the shininess and waxiness yet again, and went into another box era. Yeah, that's right. Although not as bad as NBA 2K11 through 18 on the PS3 and Xbox 360, the players' body types are squarish again. The jerseys don't move or flow like how they did in NBA 2K14 or 15. The material once again looks like a mixture of poster board paper and cloth. It looks like an updated NBA 2K11. But, and you know, I won't show NBA 2K19 or 20 since they all look the same, but here you have it, y'all. This is the truth. Once again, here are the comparisons with the screenshots, NBA 2K14 through NBA 2K18, all in order. So here we are, we're going through the phases that 2K goes through. Now, right now we're going through the realistic phase. And you can already see, you know, the graphics look good. NBA 2K3, NBA 2K6, now 2K9 and 2K10. The graphics look pretty good. And I didn't get a video clip of 2K14, but that's 2K15. Now we're going through the glossy stage, starting with 2K14. This is when they go through the glossy stage. That's 2K5. Then we have 2K7, which I said was kind of in the middle between realistic and glossy. That's 2K8. Definitely, that is definitely too much shine. And 2K16, when they start to go back into that shiny stage again on next gen. Then we have NBA 2K17, who did the same thing. Yeah, we have two. And y'all wondering why I'm using Kobe Bryant? Because he the GOAT. He the GOAT. Now we're going through the box era, which is 2K11. That's when it started. And now 2K18. And then finally NBA 2K19. You can see they have that squarish body frame and short legs. It is what it is, y'all. Maybe I'm reaching, like I said, I don't know, but I feel like, you know, each console generation, you know, they go through the same kind of graphical changes on this game, and it's crazy because it's like, why? Like, y'all have something good, then y'all want to go into this glossy stage and abnormal body type stage. It's like, just stick to what you did the first time and improve on it. Don't make it something different. But hey man, y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section, because like I said, I may be reaching, I may just be overthinking stuff, but I've been feeling this way for a long time, and you know, I need to get the video out there. Maybe I'm crazy, and if y'all tell me, you know, man, you just tripping, then I'll fall back. But for some reason, I feel like this same thing is going to happen when the PS5 comes out. You know, they're going to start off really strong, and then they're going to get to the squares body types, and they're going to get to the silky jerseys and shiny arms and face and all. I feel like they're going to go through all of that yet again. It may look better, but it's still going to have those appearances. And you know, I don't know, man. Let me stop. Let me shut up and let y'all watch this video, man. Just give it a like, comment, subscribe. I got the movie The Dream. I'm working on a movie called The Dream. It's a GTA 5 and 2K movie, and hopefully y'all enjoy it, man. Whenever it comes out, the trailer will be coming out very soon. The first official trailer. Y'all go and watch my teaser trailer that I released 2-3 weeks ago, something like that. But man, stay tuned, and I'm out.